Alright guys, welcome back to the fort, and today we are doing a product review.
Yeah, something different.
A company reached out to us. Their name is Aleader, and they make water shoes.
Yep, they make other shoes as well, but that is what they sent us to review for them. And they wanted an honest review. And
they're going to get an honest review because, you know, the main reason why we wanted to bring these up to the fort, we are obviously camping at Disney right now.
Yep.
And we want to go over to Animal Kingdom, and we're going to ride something that I never ride. And there's a reason for that. Because I don't wear sandals. I don't own a pair of sandals. They're just not for me.
Yeah.
So therefore, I'm a sneaker and sock kind of guy. So therefore, I don't want to walk around in wet shoes all day long.
Yep.
Nothing bothers me more.
He'll skip riding.
Not that I don't want to ride it, I just don't choose to be wet all day. Now in the South Florida sun here, your clothes dry out pretty quick. But when it comes to your shoes, I don't like walking in them. So I figured
toes.
This is a good opportunity. So we're gonna go ahead and head out to the parks. We're gonna go ahead and tell you a little bit about these shoes right now. And then we're gonna head out and use them all day.
Yep, and then we will give you the review tomorrow. If our feet are hurting, how they did, what we didn't like, what we did like.
Yeah, the whole 9 yards. You guys stay tuned. Plus we're gonna have a special discount code for everybody. If you wanna try a pair out, we will have all the information down in the description and have a link to the company.
Alright guys, so these are supposed to be form-fitting, and they're meant to be quick drying and very breathable. So as you can see, it's got the mesh right here. And if you notice, on most water shoes, you know, the everyday ones, they are solid neoprene or some sort of fabric. So we did notice that right off the bat, and that's what they are meant to be, is very breathable. They have the hard soles. They're very lightweight. As you can see, they have got the elastic lacing, and that's meant to be just a quick on and off. You can tighten it or make it a little bit looser. It's got extra padding back here so that supposedly your heel does not rub, but we will be finding out how well that does. It has the fluid flow sole, which means that these holes are meant for quick drainage. So when you're going in and out of the water, it's supposed to drain quickly. As you could tell here, on the parts where you would normally walk a lot and get a lot of wear, they have an extra little bit of tread here, so the soles won't wear as quickly in these areas. They also have no slip traction on them, which I believe these are also helping. They're designed to be comfortable, regular water shoes. The inside, we also notice, has got a removable sole. So the soles are removable. They also have holes in them for quick drainage. But let's say you go to the beach, you get sand in them, you could take them, rinse them out, and then rinse it. Something else I noticed, we haven't worn them yet, but I do like the fact that it has the mesh and the holes here, but the sole will cover it so your feet don't have those little ridges in them. As you can see, they also have a variety of colors that they sell on their website. Scott chose the solid black. I chose the gray and black. So what do you say we go to the park and try them out?
Sounds good.
All right, let's head over to Animal Kingdom for the day with our Aleader shoes.
Wow.
Ooh, pin trading here at Animal Kingdom.
How they feel so far?
They feel good. Actually,
Yeah, they're pretty comfortable. So far so good. They're pretty comfortable.
Yeah, no problems yet.
But they're not bothering my feet, and as you guys can see, my feet, you can see how white they are. That's because I wear socks all the time and shoes.
That's right, sneakers all the time.
This is where the adventure takes us for Aleader water shoes.
Here at Animal Kingdom.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh my God.
Look at that.
Chloe is in there. I think we found Chloe.
Oh, looks like Scout's going backwards.
Here we go.
Oh, it's up. Oh, I didn't do it. No, over there.
Rain.
Okay, so we've been walking around Animal Kingdom for about 6 hours right now. And I will say one thing. It is leaving a red mark. And that is pretty sore on me. And my side and my pinky toe are also being rubbed by the edge of the shoe. So for me, those are the cons. How are your feet doing after walking around the Animal Kingdom?
Okay, so far they're pretty comfortable. I don't have anything rubbing or anything like that. You can see. I mean, it's a little red, but it's not bothering me.
Right.
You know? And same thing here. But it's not bothering me. It's not enough for me to say, hey, I gotta take the shoes off or anything like that.
Oh yeah, mine aren't either, but it is after a little bit longer, I think I'd have to take them off.
And I've also noticed, like when I'm walking through water, I feel the water coming up through the shoes, so, but immediately go right back out of the shoes. So I think they're actually, as far as drainage wise and breathing, they're breathable. I think actually these are probably one of the best water shoes I've ever had.
Yeah.
I would say comfortable. They're a lot comfortable, I think.
Yeah, they're easy to walk around.
Yeah, and it really doesn't bother me to walk in them. When we went on the ride, it felt, I mean, we didn't get as wet as I wanted to get, but they dried out fairly quick, especially in this hot sun.
Yes.
I will mention one thing though. If you choose a darker color, like I chose black, and if I'm standing in one spot down here in Florida, and the sun's like glaring on them, they do heat up.
Yeah, because it's black, so it's absorbing.
But as far as like ocean, beach, canoeing, all that, I could see where it'd actually be a pretty decent shoe to take outdoors like that. All right, so we had a complete day of using these water shoes.
Yes.
And what do you think about them?
All right, so overall, I think they would be a good shoe to wear like on a cruise, or if you're gonna go canoeing, or a short, for me, because you didn't have any problems with them.
Not a problem at all.
And that's uneven surface. If any of you have ever gone to Animal Kingdom, it's uneven. It's not an even ground by any means. It's like got stony, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's not smooth concrete.
I definitely felt the grip in them. The soles felt very durable.
Yes.
And you got to remember something. I don't wear water shoes for everyday activity.
Yeah.
Okay. So in a park, would I go back to wearing them all day at a park? I probably wouldn't do that. I'm more comfortable in my socks and shoes.
Me too.
But for what they're used for, I definitely see myself planning a Disney cruise. So we will be using them again at Castaway Cay.
Yeah.
Disney's private island. I think they'd come in handy there. Now for me, I wear water shoes at the beach all the time.
Yes.
I don't go in my bare feet. If I go in there and I feel any kind of seaweed or anything like that, or anything on my feet, it drives me crazy. So I would definitely wear them at the beach. I could say they definitely drain better than any water shoe that I ever had.
Yeah.
And also another thing that I noticed when I was wearing them is the sole, or not the sole, but the
insert.
The insert on my old water shoes. They kind of bunched up.
Oh yeah.
You know?
They'd slip on the inside.
And these didn't do that all day. Now keep in mind, we were using them around the park. We used them all day.
Yeah.
We didn't switch them out or anything like that. So would I wear them all day? No, but I could see where they'd come in beneficial for boaters.
Yeah.
We've owned boats before. I think they'd be great on a boat. I think they'd be great at the beach. I also think as far as if you're going to hike, you're going to go into like rivers and stuff like that.
That's what I was going to say too.
We've done fossil hunting, and you go
at the Peace River.
You go in up to your waist sometimes, and I think they'd come in handy there also.
And
that's just my opinion about it.
I was also going to say that for me personally, since it did rub on the top of my ankle a little bit, I think a few more hours it would have been all I would have been able to take. It wasn't painful, but I could tell that it was rubbing to the point of almost being like painful enough for me to want to take them off. But what I would do is if we knew we're going to ride a water ride, I'd probably take them in a backpack, and then we could change into them while we ride the ride, or also just take them, and in case it's going to be rainy, because that's another thing he can't stand is if it starts raining in the middle of when you're at a park.
I think they're light enough to take. You could put them in a backpack, a bag, or anything like that.
Yeah.
So if it did rain, I could see where, for me, they would come in extremely helpful, because I do not like riding rides and getting wet, and I'm in my shoes all day. I'd much rather, like we did in the video, go on a ride with them. Even if you just change them out for the ride, and then they provide lockers.
Yeah, they do.
For free. You can put it in there for the length of the ride, come back out, switch your shoes out, you're good to go.
Yeah, and if you're going to one of the theme parks, you can always ask a cast member at one of the stores to give you a clear bag. You could put your regular shoes in there if it's a Florida downpour, which we always have them.
We do.
You could switch into those other shoes, because when you have an umbrella, that's not helping your feet at all. Or a poncho, your feet still get wet. So you could switch them out to those shoes, and then as soon as 10 minutes later when it stops raining, then you can put your shoes back on and put those little water shoes in the bag.
Also, as far as sizing is concerned, the sizing on them are pretty much to the size.
Yes.
So
I think they're true to fit.
They are true to fit. I felt comfortable in them and I'd have no problem, like I said, going to the beach and stuff like that. Up and coming cruises, I'm definitely taking them with me. For sure. They're one of the better water shoes I've had. I can feel the durability in the sole, and as you can see, the sole, it drains.
Water.
It drains very quickly. So, also, guys, we want to just let you know, if you want a pair of these shoes, in the link in the description, there is the link to the website, and there's also 15% off.
Yep.
So go down below if you're interested in them. You want to give them a try. It's 15% off, and the code's going to be right down in the description. And thank you, Aleader, for providing us with water shoes to try. So there you have it, guys. Until the next video, thanks again, Aleader. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
And we will see you on the next video, guys. Take care.
Bye.